With OTAs and minicamp now in the rear view mirror, I want to give you guys my three biggest takeaways from both of those as we now head into the training camp phase of the offseason, which is the last portion of it. And before we know it, football is going to be here, people. I cannot wait. So what is going on, y'all? Fox Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, NFL, here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, please do hit that subscribe button down below. Please make sure to hit the bell icon so you are, in fact, notified every time I drop a new video. And let's hop into this. All right, so my first takeaway, we'll just go ahead and get out of the way, right? We'll talk about the offense being a work in progress, and that is the case. Obviously, it is the first year under a new head coach, and you are going to have the offense struggle. And in this takeaway, I want to also add in the fact that Ben Johnson, being as detailed as he is playing a part into this, which is a good thing, right? And for those of us who didn't know how detailed Ben Johnson was, right, we are seeing now. And so if you have a guy who is so meticulous about everything, then it is going to take some time for the new team that, you know, he's coaching to get accustomed to his ways, whether it's taking too long to get the play in, whether it's getting set up late on the offensive line or not getting set up properly at all. Like, Ben Johnson wants everything detailed, squared away. Like, there is not a single thing that he is willing to budge on. And so you are going to have a time for this team that it will take to get to that level that Ben Johnson wants it to. So from where we were in OTAs at the start of OTAs to now in minicamp, there has been progress, and Ben Johnson has said that, but he's also said, hey, we still got more ways to go. And again, we got training camp for that. So to me, I'm not worried at all that the offense is a work in progress because I expected it to be the case. If this offense caught everything right away, I would be very surprised and also a little worried, like, wait, what's going on here? Is Ben Johnson not the detailed stickler coach that, you know, he's come out to be? And it's like, how are they grasping everything so quickly? It's like, it's a complex offense, it's a complex head coach. So my thing is, I'm not worried at all, and Ben Johnson is going to have these guys ready. And Caleb Williams, again, started off slow at the beginning, but he is starting to pick it up, and the offense started picking up. So again, work in progress, but they're getting better. All right, takeaway number 2, Ozzie Trapilo has just looked like the flat-out better option at the left tackle spot. So it's between him and Kieran Amagaji until, obviously, we get Braxton Jones coming back, and he's expected to be limited in training camp. But as of right now, it is Ozzie Trapilo's job, I believe, to lose. This is from Zach Pearson of the Bears Report, by the way. He said, from what I've seen out there, it appears as if Trapilo has a leg up in the competition between him and Amagaji right now. And that's just a matter of Trapilo just having more experience in college, just coming in. I just think he's more talented, and I just think he's flat out better than Amagaji. That doesn't mean that Kieran can't be an impactful player, but I think he's more set out to be a backup than he is a starter. So to me, I think Ozzie is going to get this job. I think when Braxton comes back, until he's up to full speed, it will be Ozzie's job. And at that point, we're probably going to have Ben Johnson see how Ozzie Trapilo is doing, and then he's going to probably decide if he wants to go to Braxton Jones. But just think about what I just said about the details. Ozzie Trapilo is learning all those details right now with Ben Johnson. And imagine once Braxton Jones comes back, he has to relearn everything, and he has to get used to it. It's like Ben Johnson is going to value guys with continuity right now, right? That is the most important thing with an offensive line, is you want all 5 guys in sync playing together. So to me, I think it's going to be Ozzie Trapilo as our starting left tackle. I think it'll be his job to lose. So I think right now, and he's proven that to be the case, looking like the better player. And then finally, my biggest takeaway number 1 to me, which is the Bears are comfortable with DeAndre Swift and this current running back group. Honestly, how can you not have a different takeaway at this point? Because, look, I definitely feel like I've been guilty of this, so I'll admit me being wrong about it, which is the Bears are happy with their current running back group. That's why they didn't go out and get a Nick Chubb or a J.K. Dobbins, who are very much available, very much cheap, and very affordable. They said, no, we're fine with our guys, with DeAndre Swift, Roschon Johnson, Kyle Manangai, and Ben Johnson even went and talked about the fact that Manangai has been one of the 4 standout players that he has seen so far in the offseason. And then with DeAndre Swift, Ben Johnson had a chance, again, to keep him in Detroit. They did move off of him, but it looks like Ben Johnson has a plan in place where he is probably going to have these three guys kind of rotate a bit. Obviously, Swift is going to get, to me, the majority of the carries, but don't take Roschon out of the mix at all. He could also be in competition to get a bulk of the carries. So to me, it's going to be committee by approach. It's going to be these three guys. Again, the first two getting more reps than the last one with the rookie. But these three guys are going to be the guys that Ben Johnson trusts. And look, you got to just, when people are showing you who they are, believe them. Ben Johnson's telling you, I'm good with this running back group. I'll believe him, all right? So to me, until otherwise, this is our running back group. I'm not, crazy happy about it, but I am very much invested in Ben Johnson. And if Ben Johnson says that is the case or shows that is the case, I'm giving Ben Johnson the benefit of the doubt until proven otherwise. So to me, it is going to be Swift, Roschon, and Kyle Manengai until proven otherwise. And again, yeah, of course we could sign a running back in training camp, but honestly at this point I do not expect it to happen. I expect us to go into the season with these three guys as our primary running backs, and then we'll see what happens. The way I see it going is like, Swift is obviously going to be the pass catching back, the space back, kind of bouncing on the outsides, and then you'll have Roschon more between the tackles, more of the hard-nosed, physical, grinded runner, short yardage, goal line situation, and then I think you'll sprinkle in Kyle Manengai in certain situations. So that's kind of how I see this happening. Probably looking at I'd say 50, 40, 10 split, perhaps, something like that. I think it's very realistic. I just don't think DeAndre Swift set out for 20-25 carries. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel about it. But yeah, this is the running back group that they're comfortable with. So those are my three biggest takeaways, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Did I miss anything? Leave a comment down below with your biggest takeaways for the Bears from OTAs and minicamp. As always, thanks for watching.